Welcome to our second video about the quadrilateral family tree. So when analyzing the relationships between quadrilaterals in respect to the quadrilateral family tree, it's important to remember when approaching problems, to start with the shape that is first mentioned and analyze the relationship going towards the second shape mentioned. So I have a few problems on the next page in which we will use the quadrilateral family tree to answer. These are problems that are similar to ones that are going to be on your homework and quiz, so it's important to pay attention. So, question number 1. A trapezoid is a parallelogram. Looking at our family tree, we identify the trapezoid. Then we move in the direction towards the parallelogram. So, as you can see, the trapezoid has no relation to the parallelogram within the tree. Therefore, we can say that a trapezoid is never a parallelogram. We can also use the properties of a trapezoid to analyze whether it is a parallelogram. So a trapezoid only has one pair of parallel lines. This means that it is not a parallelogram and explains how the relationship exists on the tree. So a trapezoid is never a parallelogram. Number 2, a square is a rhombus. Looking at the family tree, we first identify the square and then look at the relationship with the rhombus. So this has a blue arrow pointing towards the rhombus from the square, meaning that a square is always a rhombus. Thinking about the properties of both square and a rhombus, we can say that because a rhombus has all sides equal and a square also has all sides that are equal, then a square is a rhombus. And a square is a rhombus always. Number 3, a quadrilateral is a kite. Looking at the family tree, we identify the quadrilateral and then the kite, and identify the relationship as we move from quadrilateral to kite. Since the arrow is green, this means that a quadrilateral is sometimes a kite. Number 4, a rectangle is a square. Looking at the family tree and identifying the rectangle and its relationship with the square, we can see there's a pink arrow, which means that a rectangle is never a square. This is because a rectangle does not have all equal sides. Lastly, number 5, a square is a parallelogram. Looking at the quadrilateral family tree, we identify the square and then the parallelogram. Moving up towards the parallelogram, we see blue arrows. This means that a square is always a parallelogram.